Now, a special court in Mumbai has directed the Anti-Corruption Bureau to register an FIR against former SEBI chief Madhabi Puri Buch and 5 other officials in connection with alleged stock market fraud and regulatory violations. Now, there is prima facie evidence of regulatory lapses and collusion requiring a fair and impartial probe. That is what the special ACB court judge Shashikant Ekarrao Bangar said in the order passed on Saturday. The court said it will monitor the probe and has sought a status report within 30 days. But Madhabi Puri Buch, like we told you, is not alone. Apart from Buch, there are other officials against whom the court has ordered the registration of the FIR. And among these are BSE's Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Sundar Raman Ramamurthy. Its then chairman, remember we are talking about an old case, the then chairman and public interest director Pramod Agarwal, and SEBI's 3 whole-time members. These include Ashwini Bhatia, Anant Narayanan G and Kamlesh Chandra Varshne. Now, SEBI in its statement said it would be initiating appropriate legal steps to challenge this order and remains committed to ensuring due regulatory compliance in all matters. The SEBI said the application, which sought directions to the police to register an FIR and investigate alleged irregularities in granting listing permissions to a company on the Bombay Stock Exchange in 1994, was in fact allowed by the court, even though these officials were not holding their respective positions at the relevant point of time. Now, the Bombay Stock Exchange in a statement termed the application as frivolous and vexatious in nature. The court order said the inaction by law enforcement agencies and the Securities and Exchange Board of India, or market regulators SEBI, necessitates judicial intervention under the provisions of the Criminal Procedure Code. Now, what exactly are the allegations and who is the complainant? Well, the complainant is a Sapan Srivastav, a media reporter who's 47 years old, and he has sought an investigation into the alleged offences committed by the proposed accused involving large-scale financial fraud, regulatory violations and corruptions. The allegations pertain to the fraudulent listing of a company on the stock exchange with the active connivance of regulatory authorities, particularly the SEBI, without compliance under the SEBI Act 1992 and rules and regulations thereunder. The complainant claimed that the SEBI officials failed in their statutory duty, facilitated market manipulation and enabled corporate fraud by allowing the listing of a company that did not meet the prescribed norms. Despite approaching the police station and regulatory bodies concerned on multiple occasions reportedly, no action has been taken by them, and this is what the complainant is saying. Now, as per the order, the complainant had submitted documents revealing procedural lapses and non-compliance in the IPO process, leading to an irregular listing of the said company. He had placed on record regulatory filings and stock market reports indicating artificial inflation of share prices and market manipulation. The correspondence from whistleblowers within SEBI indicating undue favoritism towards the accused company. Now, financial reports, audit documents and investor grievances demonstrating large-scale fraud and public deception were also submitted reportedly by the complainant. The complainant has alleged that the accused persons engaged in round-tripping, insider trading and price manipulation, misleading investors into believing the company was financially sound. The court, after considering the material on record, directed the ACB Worli Mumbai region to register an FIR under relevant provisions of the IPC Prevention of Corruption Act, SEBI Act and other applicable laws. Now remember, India's first woman SEBI chief, Madhabi Puri Buch, completed her 3-year tenure on Friday and reportedly received no farewell from the staff. It's a norm which has been followed at SEBI, barring of course the COVID years when Ajit Tyagi demitted office, as she has had a checkered relationship with SEBI employees, including protests against her by employees citing unfair work practices. Tuhin Kanta Pandey has taken over as the new SEBI chief.